Hello, welcome to another shave video. Thanks for joining us. Firstly, I'd like to say thank you very much to everybody that left a comment in the last video. Very much appreciated. It's nice to know that there's some kind people out there that supports my channel. So today there's going to be all classics, an all classic shave. Really based on my shave the other day off camera with my horsehair brush, Vylon horsehair brush, and Mitchell's wool fat. So I'm going to do the Marco method, what I done the other day, which means using the puck dry and the knot has not been wrung out, shook out, the water is in the knot, and then just using the tips to gradually create the lather. The razor is my 1960 Fat Boy. What settings I'll use, not quite sure yet. The blade I'm going to use, never used it on camera before. I saw JC use it in his live video the other day. I did tell JC that I had a pack, but couldn't bring myself to use them, but hell, why not? It's the Personna 74 tungsten plus, and the 74 is the element for tungsten, and packaging is here, and these are the blades that Don the Navy Goat kindly sent me in his package with razors and blades. Humphrey's witch hazel, Aqua velva musk, and finish off with, as I've got the Aqua velva aftershave balm, we'll use that as well. Got to start using balms now because around this area sort of it gets a little itchy where the skin is starting to dry out. So and as the weather's changing, just run a little bit of water in the sink. And open up the razor. And it is known that with these blades, don't forget the extra quarter turn there. Once I've set it to what I want, let's try 5. You can see that. Still won't focus, but be assured it is on 5. Yeah, these blades, you can shave and shave and shave. You get many more shaves on these blades than you can any other. So I thought I'd give that a go. Right, let's start loading soap into the brush. As you can see, well, it was dripping a minute ago, but I assure you it's full of water in there. So I'm just going to use the tips. And as you gradually build up your lather, obviously start bubbly, don't put any pressure on the knot, just let the tips do the work. As I said, you get the bubbly stuff, you can either chuck that out or just continue loading the brush. Now, whether you use this method, whether it used up more soap, as you're obviously working the soap for a lot longer. I'm just watching the lather now, it's getting thicker. Bubbles have gone, the majority of the bubbles have gone. Being a natural hairbrush, you have to load it for longer anyway. I'm just showing you this way so you can see what I'm doing. Some sort of can load sort of upside down like that so that none of the water comes out of the knot, but seems to be okay. And the last time I'd done this, I had enough lather for at least 4 passes. It does have a scent, this soap, but it doesn't. It's not a scent that sort of hangs around. So there's no fear at the end of your shave about matching that up with anything. It's the same with the witch hazels. When you pour it onto your hand, the scent is there, but once it dries down, the scent is pretty much gone. So there's no worry of the scent of the witch hazel messing with the scent of your aftershave. I think we've got enough there now. But if not, I can always go back to the puck. Just wet my face. When this brush is dry, it is really soft. When it's on your face like this, it's a little prickly. So I hope you've had a great week. Productive week. Don't forget when you're lathering your face to go against the grain to get that lather under the stubble. See if I can just add a little bit of water to it. And an email from Nick the other day. He sent me a email to my Civic Shaver email. He said he enjoyed my videos and he'd like to see a shave with a Gillette toggle. And the red dot fat boy, but I explained to him that I don't own those razors. Firstly, they're probably two of the most sought after razors. Quite a pricey item, or items. Now, I've seen them in videos, but problem is when you look for them on, say, eBay, majority of them are in the States. So you're looking at the price of the razor plus the cost of shipping. Yeah. Right, so let's start first pass with the grain. Feels really smooth. Got to get me a haircut next week. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how many shaves I can get out of this blade. There are only a pack of 5. Now quite a rare blade, so where Don picked them up from, I don't know. I got a surprise the other morning, Wednesday before going to work. I messaged the stallion and he occasionally uses a DE razor. Last time I spoke to him, he said he had a, because he was sort of comparing his efficient shaves with a straight and then comparing it to a DE and saying the DE is not as efficient as a straight razor. So I just mentioned to him about it, and he said, I think I said, try a Mule R41. He said, I've got one of those. So I messaged him this week and said, next time you use a DE, use the R41. And knowing he's a badger brush lover, to use a synthetic brush. He said, yeah, all right then. I go to work the Wednesday night and come home early hours Thursday morning. Let's take it down to a 3. I, to my surprise, made a shave video. used the R41 he had and a Personna brush. That's the only sort of synthetic he's got. And he mentioned my name. I haven't done my top lip yet, look. Oh dear. I'll reload that, I think. I just want expecting him to do it so quick. Let's take that back up to 5 for a minute. More 6s and 7s here. It's a bit hard to turn that extra quarter turn when your hands are wet. So I messaged his, left a comment under the video. Just thank him for it, and PM'd him as well. I'm sure he doesn't watch my video, so there's no point thanking him here because you'll never see the video. Right, now let's go for the second pass. I think we've got enough lather here for the second pass. Does feel a little dry, so I'll add a little bit more water in a second. I think the trick with this soap is not to add too much water too soon. As I said in previous video, you can, I normally sort of bloom it. I believe it's this Sunday I'm going live again. So if you're about at 5 o'clock UK time, you know, sort of 11, 12 o'clock in the States, 2 AM in Australia. Right, now just knock it down to a 3. Open the doors obviously first, changing the dial and then screwing it back down again. Let's dry this off. Make sure that quarter turn is there. Yep. No question about slickness with this soap. Turn the razor over. Now I've asked Anthony in the past to you know, sort of made a request, and he's done it. But with all us men, get to a certain age, we tend to forget. He sort of does it, but forgets who to give the shout out to. Bad news with the plans for a new bathroom. They came round a week last Tuesday to measure up, and didn't hear from him for a week. So I phoned them up to see what was going on, and they said that well, the person you saw, it's their day off. So, right, okay, he's got my number and my email. They said, yeah, we'll get him to phone you the next day. This was Wednesday. So I'd gave him a week to come back with the quote. Come Thursday, where he was supposed to have got in contact, he never did. And now this is Friday, still no contact. As I may have said in my previous video, these old houses we live in, the got the small bathroom upstairs, but the toilet is at the back of the kitchen. No, it's, you know, the toilet is not open to the kitchen. It's there's a dividing wall, you know what I mean? What we wanted to do is take the bath out of the bathroom, put in a shower to make room for the toilet up in the bathroom. No, the chap had been round twice, and he said, yeah, that can be done. So I don't know what's going on. I don't feel like phoning them up again to, you know, keep chasing them up. They'll say, yeah, we'll phone, and they never do. I just take it down to a 2, I think, for the last pass. Against the grain. You know, these companies, do they want the business or not? You know, we need somebody that can do both jobs, you know, bring the toilet up to the bathroom and to sort of refurnish the bathroom itself. And we chose these people because you know, they're only just down the road from us. It's convenient. No, he's not only wasted his own time, he's wasted our time as well. Why bother coming round to measure up when you have no intentions of doing the job? I must say this is a really smooth shave, although my face is saying otherwise. So we've got to go through the process again of finding someone else. Don't know if you saw Manny shave, his last shave video. SoCal shave. I think that was the second from last actually, his mail call video. He got a pretty much the full lineup of after-shaven creams and balms. And it was a pretty smooth shave. I've noticed my camera's a little bit closer than it was in the last video. I like it where it's sort of, as I said in the last video, where it's back a little bit, it's not sort of in my face and not too close for you lads. I'll just rinse my face off. Pat the face, don't rub it. Ken Lee's video the other day with the Dorco, I think it was 6-blade cartridge razor. Yeah, rather him than me. And very little left on the brush. You know, if you're going to load your brush this way, then obviously you can sort of time yourself. If there's a little less this time, lather wise, then load for a little longer next time. It's a small knot anyway. I don't know if it's like a 18mm knot, so it's not going to hold a ton of lather anyway. Let's go to the Humphreys. Apologies if you're getting bored with seeing the same witch hazel. I will use others in other shades, but I'm just trying to concentrate on getting rid of this one first. Right, whilst that's drying off, let's go for the Stars of the Shave. 1960s Gillette Fat Boy. Setting 5 for the first pass, 3 for the second pass, and 2 for the third pass. The Vylon blonde horsehair brush. The soap was Mitchell's Wool Fat. Very good. One of the slickest non-artisan soaps out there. Humphrey's Witch Hazel. Let's apply the Aqua Velva Musk. Nice barbershop scent. Not too much. Nice burn. This scent always reminds me of those. If you've got a tumble dryer, those little towels you put in with your laundry to make them smell nice. Just put a little extra on. Dries down really quick. I forgot to show you the blades I used today. It's the Personna 74. Nice smooth blade, very enjoyable. As I said, I was going to start using the balms now. Just to use a very small amount. Put it in your palms, rub it together. Very nice. As I said, if you're about Sunday, if you're in my Facebook group, then I'll leave a message there, or if you follow me on Instagram as well, I try and put a picture up with, saying that I'll be going live later that day, Sunday 5 o'clock UK time. And if you've got any questions, you can either leave them in the comments below, or shoot me an email. SuffolkShaver@googlemail.com. So yeah. So thanks for watching, thanks for your likes, thanks for your comments. As I said, any questions, leave them in the comments or email me. Have some great shaves, have a great weekend if I don't see you Sunday, and I'll see you next week for another shave. Cheers, bye. Yeah.